Okay, I'm back in Pyrite Town. I'm basically just going to go in the TV station and whatnot to move the story along and whatnot. So yeah, I don't think there will be any battles, and I really am sorry this is going to be a text-heavy episode. Welcome to ONBS! All visitors are free to wander the ONBS building to see our network in operation. My name is Meg. I'm your official guide. Glad to meet you. Shrew. This Shroomish is my friend. Isn't it cute? We broadcast TV signals all across the Aura region. I hope you'll take time to see how we work. So yeah, we have Meg and Shroomish, her buddy, whatever. There's a little kid here. He doesn't really say a lot of things important. I'm trying not to like stop and smell the roses or whatever. There's a, if you went into the Krabby Club, which I didn't because I did off camera, but I didn't at the same time. So Razzle Dazzle, who were at the Krabby Club before, yeah. I'm just gonna go up, you know, further progress the story. We go in here. We go and see. Hi, welcome to ONBS. The name's Sek. I'm supposed to be in charge here. I'm glad to meet you. Started by kids 5 years ago during the Shadow incident, a tiny network has grown into this today. I operate this place with my partner net. I'm getting so many ideas. I'm not going to say anything though. We're convinced that reporting the unvarnished truth will be for the good of peace and justice. Anyways, did you want something from me? David passed on Professor Crane's message to Sek. You're kidding! Cypher was using its desert lab again? Okay, understood. You should take that data ROM and show it to Net right away. I'm sure he can decipher whatever information is stored on that data ROM. Okay, you weren't any help. Thanks a lot. Ore Network. Huh? Ah! Did you hear me? Oh no, it's so embarrassing. That was the ONBS song I composed. It's catchy and memorable, don't you think? I guess. I mean, if you love hearing her sing, or maybe in my voice, it was just the most horrible thing you ever heard. Yeah, it's locked. There's a little nice note of information. You can go in here if you want to. There's also this little girl here. It's a little teeny tiny side quest thing that I'll show in just a minute. But if you want to go here, okay, we're going live. Cue. We bring you a special news bulletin. Professor Crane, the abducted head of Pokémon Headquarters Lab, has been safely rescued. Professor Crane had been held captive in Cypher's desert research facility. Reports say that Professor Crane was rescued by a lone teen. This incident is evidence that Cypher has returned after apparently being crushed 5 years ago. The authorities fear that Cypher's return could result in more serious incidents. Citizens are urged to be vigilant and cautious. Wow, she is the greatest reporter ever. That's a wrap. Good job. And I can't pronounce her name. Wow, she's the greatest reporter ever. Because, like, I probably messed up her lines like 3 times and had to like just get all those together. But no wonder people will probably like zoom all the way for her autograph and stuff like that. I wouldn't blame anyone to get her autograph. Anyway, yes, this little girl. I don't know where my mommy is. Please, can you help me find my mommy? Oh, of course, little girl. Yay, thank you. I wonder where my mommy went. The little girl joined your party just briefly. This little girl who whose name is Candy with an I at the end, I believe. I'm not certain on that. We have to go up the elevator because her mom is looking for her, and Mom is terribly worried about her, as any mother would be worried about her own daughter or whatnot. We have to go in here, and it's like, oh, this isn't going well. I have to go on the air soon, but oh, never mind. Candy was spelled differently. I am a derp. Anyway, I have to go on the air soon, but my Candy hasn't come back. Oh, Mommy! Huh? Candy, sweetheart! It's Mommy! It's such a very bittersweet reunion. Oh, am I glad to see you. I was worried about you. You seemed to just disappear. I'm sorry, Mommy. I went out of your room for just a minute, but then I couldn't find it again. That guy there brought me here. Oh my, how very kind of you. Thank you. And it's just the most wonderful thing ever. Sincerely, thank you. This is just a small token of my appreciation. You received a soothe bell as thanks. Now the soothe bell I will explain. Well, actually, she'll explain it. No. Blah, blah, blah. Candy has to go into the studio to tape a music program. I'm sure it will be aired soon. When it is, I hope you'll tune in and see her sing. Candy's awesome. It's like, when I was lost, I felt really lonesome, Mommy. I'm so glad we found you, Mommy. Thank you, too. Soothe bell is an item that raises happiness. It's mostly like a thing for if you have like a Togepi or a Pichu or something that like a Pokemon that evolves, that because of happiness, it raises the happiness, and then like when it levels up, it evolves. So yeah, it would only be useful if you have a Pokemon that levels up due to happiness and stuff like that. So yeah, at the moment it's not useful and whatnot. You see there's an item box right there in the right hand corner, but you can't get it yet. So this healing machine is useful for a different time, actually. Not really right now because there's no trainer battles, but I'll show you why it's helpful at a later time. Let's go upstairs, actually. I do recall that you do have one Pokemon trainer battle before you go in here, so I will show this trainer battle because I feel like it. Yes, my Pokemon are all good and healed. So, I've been told by Net not to allow anyone through. He's working right now. Huh? You can't, from the Pokemon headquarters lab? But I still can't let you through. I'll get in trouble if I do. Fine, be stubborn. Detro, do we have a visitor? Oh, Net, this person says he's come calling from the Pokemon... Oh, Net, this person here says he's come calling from the Pokemon headquarters lab. Oh, yes, I was expecting him. Please show him through. Oh, sure thing, I'll let him through. Now, please, Net's waiting for you inside. Okay, so I was wrong about the whole, he's gonna battle me thing. I am not thinking, you see, again, I'm very distracted today. I guess, anyway, yeah, you come in, and this just, like, furthers the storyline and whatnot. Hello, I've been expecting you. You're David, right? I'm Net. Hi, Net. It's good to meet you. And this is Bit. He's my friend and invaluable partner. I thought Sek was your partner. Wow, are you cheating on him? Wow, I just made that joke. Wow. Anyway, pleased to meet you. We heard from Professor Crane. Sounds like you pulled off a daring rescue. Yes, Bit. Now's not the time to waste chatting. Let's see the data Professor Crane called about. David handed the data around to Net. I've deciphered something similar to this before. It brings back memories. Okay, I think it's going to take some time for me to check the contents of this data ROM. Can you wait while I do that? Hey, Net, how's this for an idea? Our news team should be out visiting Duking at one of his Pokespots to file a story about wild Pokemon. Since he's got free time, why not have him go visit Duking as well? Hey, that's good. Good suggestion, Bit. Are you interested in wild Pokemon? It wouldn't hurt to go look, you know. Oh yes, may I have your PDA number? I'll contact you as soon as I find anything out. Fine, David will give you a PDA number. Thank you, I'll try to decipher this as quickly as possible. By the way, Bit, where's our news team? I think they said the Rock Pokespot. And we're gonna go back to the map. It's like, I think the Pokespot was in the destination. That Pokespot. It's like, okay, fine. Okay, David, go out to the Pokespot and wait for me to call. Who knows? You may see some wild Pokemon. This is the part of the thing, when they mention Pokespots, this is the part where you suddenly feel like, oh, what are Pokespots? What are Pokespots? What are they talking about when they say wild Pokemon and stuff like that? And it's like, oh my god, can you actually capture wild Pokemon? Yes, absolutely. This is one of those different things that makes Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness different from Pokemon Coliseum. You can actually capture wild Pokemon instead of just shadow Pokemon. It is very unique that way, and I love that fact. It is just awesome. And what do we have here? Okay, Trudy, Treadley and Folly. Folly is like, hey, don't you think it's too tough for us to pull anything in this town? Our faces are too well known. Yeah, I hear you. If we don't hurry, the boss will get impatient and come looking for us himself. Heh, we're only on that score. I went and snuck a transmitter on the boss. You can tell where he is by checking this radar, so we can always be ready for him when he blows his top. I have to hand it to you, Folly. Way to go. Huh? Trudley, looks like we got email. Yeah, is it the boss? Let's see. You two come back here right now, it says. Ah, God. Oh, man. I should have made, Trudley the, southern one. Oh, well. Oh, gosh darn it all. He sounds like he's fuming. He might dock us dinner again. We better scoot back. Wow. Well, so much for this radar. It's not much use if the boss is gonna page us by email. Oh man, why do our lives have to be this tragic? They run away again. Wow, Treadley and Folly must really have some problems if their boss is gonna be fuming all that stuff or whatnot. Wow. We will find a little more about that later, but right now we have to go to that rock Pokespot, whatever they were mentioning. And why am I checking Pokemon? Because I really am sorry this is a very text-heavy episode. Oh, that's why I'm trying to get... But again, this is moving the story along as much as possible. I'm just going to probably put in the title or whatnot, the most boring episode ever, or something like that. And you might as well skip on this or whatnot. Hello people, it's time for Poff T's Fast Break Report. We bring you news while it's breaking. Today we visit Duking, the discoverer of Pokespots where wild Pokemon appear. Duking is said to be driving force behind the blooming popularity of wild Pokemon in Pyrite. Duking, so this is the Pokespot that you discovered? Hello, Duking here, that's absolutely right. For 15 long and torturous years I toiled, snatching sleep only grudgingly to find this Pokespot. 15 years? Is that true? Yeah, one shouldn't let details get in the way of this story. Isn't that right, Betty? It's Poff T! Alright, let me explain how one goes about attracting wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. Well, seeing as you're here, wouldn't it be better if I got someone to demonstrate? Huh? Oh, you there! Yes, you kid! You'd be perfect! Come over here, mate! Oh, maybe I should have given him an Australian accent. Or something. One of the accents! Anyway, I'll go over and talk to Duking. Maybe I can change it. Alright, my friend. That was bad. Alright, my friend. No, I'm just gonna talk. Alright, my friend. Let me show you how to attract wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. First, and above all else, you need these King brand Poke Snacks. Here, I'll give you some. We received 10 King brand Poke Snacks. Alright, my friend, lay those Poke Snacks down on that plate here. Go on now. Fine. I'm not going to lay all of them down. I'm just going to lay 5 for now. Very good, mate. That's how you do it. Or, very good, mate. That's how you do it. I'm not good at doing accents. When you've laid down the Poke Snacks, leave the area. Eventually, a wild Pokemon will come along. Just you wait. The more Poke Snacks you lay out, the longer a Pokemon will stay and eat, making that much easier to catch. This is also important. My specially made spot monitor. This, I'm sure you'll agree, is truly something awesome. My goodness, you developed this device yourself? Yeah, one shouldn't let details get in the way of the story. Isn't that right, Betty? It's Popty! She's so mad. By the way, King, can you tell us what a spot monitor is? It's so much. I'm glad you asked that. It's so much detail, I hate it. My spot monitor is a dandy. It lets you know what's happening at any Pokespot wherever you are. Here, my friend, as a gift for you hearing me out patiently, I'll make this a gift of yours too. Slot it into your PDA. It's all you need to do it's all you need to do to make it work. Simple. Yep, and David received the spot monitor. Boom. Yep. Alright, you're set. Now, when a wild Pokemon appears at any Pokespot, your spot monitor will respond and alert you. I found 3 Pokespots in all. There's one to the west of this here. And he's going to go back to Matt and like, that's right, around here. I'll show you that later. Use these Pokespots and catch yourself some wild Pokemon. Give it a try, mate. Give it a try, mate. Yeah, again. And you just want to leave the area. You just don't want to stick around. There's too much explanation. You actually want to go to this Oasis Pokemon spot. Because, yeah, it's just... Oh, hello, you know. You come here and King follows you. Gives you some more information. Oh, it's you. You're that lad who helped us out on that news show. Thank you so much, mate. I'm surprised you came out to a place like this. You must mean you're seriously interested in wild Pokemon. That's marvelous. It makes it all worthwhile, my teaching you, I mean. So fine. So you fine, upstanding lad, lover of wild Pokemon. I have some information that you might find to be special. But my friend, I also have a favor to ask. That's a fair deal, right? Say yes. Come on, you have to. Yeah, thank you kindly. You see, there are several Pokemon that hardly ever show up at Pokespots. Trapinch, I love Trapinch, Surskit, and Wooper. That I'm having a rotten time of it trying to catch those 3. If you were to catch them, I'd gladly trade you some of my Pokemon, mate. Gladly trade you some of my Pokemon, mate. I can't say that anyway. I'm counting on you, mate. I've got to be on my way now. He stops. Whoops, mustn't forget, I promised to give you some special information, didn't I? Yes, what's the special information? If you go way off to the northeast, there's a Pokespot that's hard to find since it's inside a cave. Awesome. That's my favorite Pokespot. You've got to go see it. Well, I guess I should be going on my way. Real pleasure chatting with you again, mate. Mate. I'll be heading back to Pyrite. Come visit whenever you like. Let's meet again, mate. Adios. Adios? Adios. Fine. You can finally go away and stop giving us information. I'm actually not going to put any Pokesnacks there. But he did give us interesting information of what to go in the cave Pokemon spot. I'm actually going to go to Pyrite Town because even though this has been the most boring episode ever with information out the wazoo and whatnot because it sucks horribly, do not fret. This episode will be uploaded with another episode because the next episode is more interesting than this one. Basically, this episode was full of information, full of talk, and I really recommend that you watch the next episode if you do not want progressive storyline information and stuff like that. So until then, this has been YoshiGamerGirl with a bunch of information. So I really just recommend you skip this one unless you love the information that I give you, and skip to the next episode and whatnot. So yeah, until then, I'll see y'all later. Hello!